We're gonna be working on a trap and roll escape from the mounted position. So I'm gonna be on my back, and my partner's gonna be on top. And we're gonna work from a high mount position first. So anytime you're in a high mount position, rule number one is always relax. You've already made a lot of mistakes, and they've basically passed all of your defenses, and now you've got to work your way back to a good position. So Coach Amy's going to start from a high mount position here. And what I need to do is, just like we talked about in positional mount control, she's going to have the arches of her feet in my hips, but I'm going to work hard to keep my elbows a little bit lower where they're in line with my ears or even lower. And I've got to use my entire body to get her from a high mount to a low mount. So in order to disengage her feet, I have to turn my hips. In order to push her down in that direction, I'm not just going to use my elbows to push down, I'm going to use my feet to propel myself up. So it's all going to be one explosive movement where I turn and I get her in the low mount. Once she's in low mount, it just depends on what position she takes. If she's in a high position, which people use to strike, okay, I can take a cross sleeve grip here. I can grab high on the sleeve here, and look what I'm doing. I'm gonna pull, elbows in. That's gonna turn her shoulders to facilitate the escape. So I'm gonna grip, cross sleeve here, pull. I'm gonna bring my foot and doorstop her foot so that she can't place it on the mat and stop me from overtaking her. Next, I'm going to bridge. I'm going to bridge and turn at the same time, creating a lot of power with my hips. So first thing is all of the power is going to be in this leg as I push. Big turn here. Now, this is not going to be enough to finish the sweep. What I have to do is load up power in my back leg so I can take a giant step over and then come up in my opponent's guard. So what it looks like without a partner is I bridge and turn as hard as I can. And now look, I transfer my power from the outside leg to the inside leg. So big push with the outside leg, and then a big step over, getting my hips higher than theirs so that I can come up in their guard position. So again, high mount, work your way to a low mount. She postures up, I grip sleeve, sleeve. I'm gonna pull, doorstop the foot, big bridge and turn, giant step over, and then I come up in the guard position. Second scenario, start from low mount. We're gonna start from a low mount position. My partner is postured up, and I'm gonna force her to post her hands on the mat. So I wanna reach as low as I can because I don't wanna extend my arms and face a armbar attack. So I'm gonna grab her belt here and I'm gonna place my elbows on her quads. So I'm gonna bridge forward here, forcing her to post. One. Now I'm gonna go from the inside out, trapping her arm. I can reinforce with my own arm if I can reach, or I can just grab her belt. Then I slide my foot, same doorstop, and the exact same motion, except this time I've got a little extra power here where I can punch, big turn, giant step, and then I use her body to posture my way back up. And that's the trap and roll escape from the mounted position.